Hey guys, my name is Zakari. I'm an online entrepreneur, and in this video, I want to talk about how I automated my entire business to run on autopilot. Now, when I was 18 years old, I read this book called The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. Some of you may know this book, but if you don't, basically it's about how you could achieve this dream lifestyle by literally working 4 hours per week. Now, at the time that I saw that book, I was thinking, is this guy for real? Is this title just to get me to read the book? And I remember just finishing high school when I was about to go to university, which I didn't eventually, but I remember my dad's friends talking about their job and how they were working like 60 to 80-hour work weeks. And I was reading this book and he's saying 4 hours per week. So I was like, is this even possible? But then fast forward 6 years to when I was 24, I remember being in Bali, on a beach, working maybe 4 hours per day, not per week, but anyway, I made 100K that month, and it was basically the most chill month I found as well, which was crazy. So this is what this video is about. It's about how you can live that lifestyle, have that freedom, and automate as much as possible in your business. Now, before we get started, whether you have a business or not, this video is for you, and I'll tell you why. If you don't have a business, you're going to learn how to build it the correct way so you have a solid foundation and you can go ahead and build a skyscraper. If you go ahead and build your business without these steps, you will find you have a shaky foundation, and as you go higher, and even if you make 10, 20K a month, you will be a slave to your business and it will be unsustainable, you'll burn out and everything will crash. And if you do have a business, you're going to see what you can fix. So these are the steps that I'm going to cover. So to get started, what we need to do is identify the repetitive tasks you find yourself doing in your business. So these tasks might be, for example, lead generation, creating content, reaching out to clients, writing emails. It just really depends on what your business is, and you really need to remove yourself from these repetitive tasks so you can focus on growing the business rather than being stuck inside your business. Once you can do that, you will reach the point where you can just scale exponentially. But before you can even scale, you need to automate this stuff. So how do you do that? Track everything you do in your business. I don't care if it's about making a logo, setting up a website, every single task you do, whether you're starting or running a business, make sure you keep track of it. Now, over time, you'll find there's certain tasks that are quite repetitive, and these are the ones you want to automate, okay? So you need to identify the tasks, and then for each task, think, how can I automate this? So to give you an example, content creation. So me, myself personally, the video you're watching right now has been scheduled in advance. Now, I schedule content literally a month in advance, so this video has been filmed last month, but you're watching it and it's probably been posted while I'm asleep because I post in the US time zone and I'm in Australia, so this is like the difference. Now, once I've scheduled the content, I could be doing whatever. I could be on the beach, I could be with my girlfriend, and this video is posted and going to get me views and leads from. Now, that's one example, content creation. The next is actually cold outreach, which I did mention in a previous video. So cold outreach is like the process of reaching out to clients through social media platforms, or it could be through cold email as well. So to give you an example of through LinkedIn, there is a tool called LinkedIn Helper. So LinkedIn Helper I can put in the description down below. It might be relevant to some of you, but essentially what this tool does is you load up the message you'd like to send to your potential customer. So you'd have like your introduction, your follow-up, all that messages, and then you would find the leads that you want to target. So you can literally search their age, their job, their demographic, all the details about your prospect, and literally press one button and it will automatically send LinkedIn messages outreach for you on autopilot. And then when they respond, it will not do anything. And then you just check each day the messages people have responded to, and then you manually go ahead and try to get them to book a call, a sales call. So that's for LinkedIn. But for example, if you're targeting SaaS founders, so people who own software businesses and they simply need more leads, you could use cold email to even sell cold email like lead generation. And you can use a tool called Instantly.ai. This is super powerful. You write your emails, create your campaign, upload your lead list of SaaS founders, press one button, and those emails will send over a period of, say, 6 weeks, or just whatever the frequency it is that you set. But that does it all on autopilot. So you can I've just given you 3 examples right there. Content creation, cold DMs, and cold email can all be automated. And that's your sales side, that's your lead generation side. So you can kind of see how powerful this can be. And once you set up these systems, you're really going to be able to remove yourself from the business and just focus on higher leverage tasks, which is the goal. Now, the next side is the sales side. So obviously you'll be generating leads. Now, they'll either be buying directly from your website or in most cases be booking a call. And on this call is essentially a sales call or discovery call where you'll be speaking to potential prospects to sell them onto your program or mentorship course. Now, this can even be automated in the sense you can get a salesperson or a sales rep, and the sales rep will take calls on your behalf. So whether you're asleep, whether you're busy, or you want to just take the day off, they can take those calls for you and sign up people on your behalf. Now, I actually did this myself. I had a sales team of about 5 people when I was in Bali. So that's how I was able to be on the beach, because I had my sales reps taking calls from me all day, and I would simply pay them a commission of 10 to 20%. And then once they sign someone up into the program, then I'll take over from there. But this is entirely possible for you as well. Even at the beginning, you can look for sales people on Facebook groups, through networks, through YouTube, through everywhere. You'll find salespeople just willing to take offers. You can even do a post on Instagram looking for sales reps, and you'll get a ton of DMs. Maybe they're not a salesperson themselves, but they may know someone to refer to you. So getting a sales rep isn't hard. It's finding the right one, which comes over time. But I'm just sharing how possible it is for you to automate your business. And once you have a sales rep, you just write the sales script for your offer and give them the script, let them practice, make sure that they're ready to go, and then you can set them up on a tool like Calendly, and this is where they can take your sales calls for you. So this is the sales side of things. I've shown you how you can automate your lead generation, your sales. And thirdly, this is a client onboarding process. So once someone is actually in your program, once they've paid, what's the next step? Okay, well, that's getting them into your community, access to your course. So you can even set up an automation so when someone actually pays, an automatic email goes out. And you can do this through a tool like Zapier. I'll put all these tools in the description down below. But Zapier is very powerful because you can connect your payment processes such as Stripe. So when someone pays for this particular program, an email will go out with all the instructions to join the community. It might be a Skool community, or it might be access to your course. Whatever the URL is, you can add that in there. So the sales guy will sign them up, they will pay, the email will automatically go out, and then they're already in your program. That's the onboarding automation. And I'll cover one more form of automation before we get on to the next part. But you can even automate customer support with AI chatbots. AI is growing exponentially, and you definitely need to be using it. For example, the Instantly.ai, that cold email tool, that is an AI tool. And this AI chatbot, you can use something like Voiceflow. So you could load up the frequently asked questions, install this bot on your website. So if someone's got a question and you're not there, they can ask the chatbot, and then the chatbot will respond with whatever information. So that will help them make a decision faster. So yeah, I mean, I believe I've covered quite a few areas of automation. I just wanted to show you how possible it is. And if you can set up all these different systems, you're going to find yourself with so much more free time and more time to focus on growing the business than being stuck in it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you'd like to work with me personally, you can go ahead and book a call in the description down below with myself or my team, and I can show you exactly how to build a high-ticket business, scale it up to 6 figures, just like I've done personally. Other than that, please like and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.